What's up, brick builders? Today's build is Construction Worker with Rotary Cutter. This is set number 952502. Year it came out was 2025, age group 5+, and it comes with a piece count of 28. Hello folks, Sean from BRIT'N Bricks. Welcome to a magazine review. Yay, Lego City magazine review. This is issue number 84, so there's quite a few of them out there now. And obviously there's your little rotary cutter there. You get a minifigure with it. You get some Technic axle, Technic beam, which is kind of cool. Don't have too many Technic beams. And a couple of wheels there. It's going to be an interesting little build. Looks very basic, which is probably why it's a 5+. That's the first time I've seen a 5+ on one of these paper bags. And we got some mega posters, a bit construction posters there. Anyway, I'll show you that in this. Let's look. Let's have a look and see what the magazine has to offer. Right, now I can show you the posters. There you go. There's two posters there, and you know they're not really doing it for me. I don't think I would have these posters on there. We've got some super fun puzzles and a nail-biting comic. Looks like our chap here is a superhero. Not all heroes wear capes though. They wear hats. Let's dive in. Have a look. We got our Ninjago mech again. This thing is getting advertised everywhere, and I still haven't picked it up. Need to find it. Grab your saw. Ready, go. Grab your saw. Ready, go. That's not very good context or grammar. I'm struggling with that. And then so this is a bit tricky. I think the index is a little bit awful because it's not telling you what they are. It's telling you what pages they're on. It's not really telling you what the specific subject is until you go to it. So I'm not impressed with the index. That is not an easy thing to understand, folks. Enjoying this issue so far? Absolutely not. No. Look, it says enjoying this issue. No. Got some missions. In his free time, Buzz loves to admire graffiti art. Can you find this fresh piece 3 times in the issue? Write the page numbers here. I like that. I do like when they do that. So you would have to find this kind of graffiti art here throughout the comic. What's up? What's happening in your city? This is a little bit of a spot the difference. He came, he soared. Okay. The art is not bad. It's not bad. Oh, there's our instructions jumping in there straight away. We've got, you can make your superhero here with his nickname, favorite color, all kind of things like that. So you could do your little superhero profile. There's our build, and that's just it. Yep. And obviously you build the minifigure. I don't think the minifigure's going to come with a cape. That would be cool. That would be cool, so it would actually coincide with the comic. I mean, the artwork's okay. I can't do any better than that. But I've seen better, shall we say. Got a little bit colouring. Nice. Got some colouring. That is cool. To have some colouring. Like that. Back to the comic. Sorry, unfortunately, there's no money for the bridge. Signed, the mayor. Okay. I'm not going to go too far into the comic, just so I don't want to spoil it. What is it? Hot on our heels. We've got a puzzle. Interesting puzzle there. And I'm still looking for a fuzzy thing or Buzz. There's our poster. That's the first part of it. and then it's the back part of it, and then there's the other one. Yeah, not feeling those posters. Oh yes, I like these puzzles. These are quite cool. You cut them out and stick them in your little frame there. Resume buzz anywhere? Is there any buzz? No, I've seen no buzz. Back to the comic. Bit more puzzles. Very cool. That's not the way to hold a jackhammer. Just saying. Just saying, that is not the way to hold a jackhammer. Oh, I'm guessing he made it possible to make the bridge, and he did it overnight or something. I don't know. Cool. We got Corn on the Cob Man. He's kind of cutting the ribbon there for the bridge. For the city, it's a puzzle. Okay. We put these in there? No? There's quite a few puzzles actually. Tune. Before you get started, Buzz has to inspect his saw. In which direction will the bottom saw blade? Oh, you gotta work out. Oh yeah, that's tricky. Those are tricky. First Buzz has to cut the stone to size. Oh, you got to do these. Right, these got to go. Which one are these gonna fit? Right, gotcha. Back to the comic. We haven't quite finished the comic yet, even though he's done the bridge. Oh, that's super awesome. That is super awesome. I like that. I do like that. And it looks like you got to find which one matches on there. But this crane is super awesome. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wheels. So it's got 8 axles times 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 wheels. Maybe even more, because these look like they're double tires on the back end, which would make sense because that's where the weight is. What an awesome crane that is. Love that. That is some scale as well. Like that. I do like that. Can you tame the crane? And then, oh, look at this. Okay, so this is what we're going to get next issue. Now, that's kind of exciting. We've got a shark. We've got a little submersible camera thing or robot. And we got the diver. So that is going to be cool. I'm always in up for getting some more sharks and stuff. So that is very, very cool. I don't have a diver's outfit either, so that's going to be nice as well. 20 pieces to the set. I know the shark's 2 pieces. So this is going to be rather nice to have. And then, of course, you've got your answers at the bottom there for your quizzes. And what's this? Construction site signs. Caution, construction site. Authorized personnel only. Safety, site safety. Helmets must be worn at all times. Please come in. Time to work. All hands on deck. You are allowed to join. Is that cool? Danger, construction area, do not enter. That would be mine. That would be mine. Let's get into the build. Let's get into the build. Let's get into the build. Alright. There's our instructions. Instrucciones. Come on, focus camera. I'm going to give you time while I pull this tape off to focus. Hey up. It's not focusing. Focus. There we go. Flick it all down to the bottom so that we don't have anything sticking up top. I tear the bags across because if you don't, all your stuff's going to stick to the adhesive that holds the bags together. Right, check your bags, people. Nothing there. Bag comes back. And so first off the bat, we have a nice printed minifig torso. Very, very cool. Don't have this one. Printed on the back as well as. And then we've got, let's put his head on. So he doesn't have a cape. No, you know, I would have thought that would have been really, really fun to have a red cape, but come on, focus on the minifig, not the. Oh wow! So he's got little work glasses on. It's single printed head. Where's his body? There we go. So his legs, printed on the back, on his legs there, on his knees. Nothing on his back. And we need a work helmet. Pop that on top. And there is Buzz. That is Buzz. Apparently that's Buzzsaw. Nice. He's got little gloves on as well. That's kind of cool. Nice little touch there. But I really do like this printed torso. I think that is excellent. Very nice. Right, let's get into the construction of it. Right, we got a nice bright light orange 2x6. And we're going to put 2 axles underneath it. Okay, like that. So I don't think I've got these axles either. So there's quite a few pieces that I don't have in this set because of it being a bit more newer. And we're going to put this bar on the back. And then we want this tile special with the 2 studs. Because 2 studs, I'm guessing that the studs is where he sits. And then we want black open stud circular plate there. And then on this side we're going to have part of the lifting arm with this plate special there. So it's going to go there like that. We want steering wheel. Steering wheel is going to go across these 2. Okay, black steering wheel, nice. Pop, like that. So yes, that's where Buzz is going to sit. And then we're just going to put a little bit of detail on here with dark bluish grey. And then we got a Technic pin going in this side. Is this the newer Technic pin without the hole in the middle? Yes, it is. Cool. That goes there, like that. And then we want our safety beacon. So our safety beacon is a round open stud circular plate, black. And then we're going to put this cone on top. Now this cone has the ridge at the top. The older ones don't. You can hear that click. That's my nail just going over the ridge there. And then we're going to attach that to this bar clip here. And you can put the bar in the bottom, and then the clip is just going to sit anywhere on this bar here. And there we have our little. So that's a nice little bit of building technique. I like that. That's actually kind of cool. I haven't seen that technique before. I mean, that technique's not hard to think of, but it's the first time I've seen it in a little build like this. Now we're going to do the 4 tires, and we've got these very shallow tread. You can see that how shallow they are, but they're very, very shallow tread tires. And then we're going to put these wheels in between like so. Whoops. And they're not too difficult to put in. It's nice to see these kind of tires and wheels because you always get the smaller ones, don't you? Now, these are a little bit bigger because these go for the Technic pins go in these. And then we're just going to attach those. Rightio. Nice satisfying click, please. No, that's not. That's disappointing. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yep. Yep. And then all we got is the boom and the saw. So it's a no-brainer here. We're going to put this 5-hole Technic beam, and this is also in bright light orange as well, which is a really, really nice colour. And that's going to go into that Technic pin there. So we're going to pop that in there like that. It's nice and tight, which is really cool. And then we're going to put Technic pin with the axle, because the axle is going to hold the blade on. And I'm going to turn that inwards like that, because then I'll have my saw in there. And it does rotate because that is a frictionless pin, whereas this one down here, that's why it's holding the arm up, is not frictionless. So this should spin like crazy. It spins pretty good. This one should hold in place. There you go, a little bit of a lesson there for you on the Technic pins. And we're going to put Buzz in his little cutter, in his rotary cutter, and away he goes. It's novel. It's it can definitely go with a Lego City, I would say. Yes, definitely. It's very novel. It's very novel. Can't see it having too much practical use, but hey, it's a fun little set to have with the magazine. Getting a smashing minifigure with it, and you get some decent parts with it as well. So, what's the zoom factor? I don't know. Let's have a look. Oh, that's pretty nippy. That is pretty nippy. There we go, folks. Buzz in his rotary saw cut, or his rotary cutter. Part of the construction team. Like I say, it's not a wow build, is it? I mean, since we've done the Gast, which was the free Lego set with the Minecraft magazine that was this month, I guess I'm a little bit underwhelmed. It's okay. It's okay, isn't it? It's okay. Folks, if you enjoyed the video, you want to see some more content like this, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share amongst your friends, family, and anybody else who you think would be interested in this kind of content. Also, put your notifications on to all so you don't miss us in the next video. I'm Sean from BRIT'N. Peace.